Within the personal social development courses, they learn skills about their self-esteem, assertiveness skills, decision-making skills, personal development skills. So they're developing the soft skills that they wouldn't develop it, say, in the literacy department or the maths department.
I've taken citizenship, I took personal development, I took assertiveness and decision making. They're not the only ones, and different prisons do run different ones. There's been budgeting and money management in the past. There's been general social skills. That's just to name a few.
The classes that I teach are Level 1 Creative Craft, Level 2 Art and Design, Level 1 Textiles and Level 2 Textiles. Again, it allows them to express themselves in different ways. It may be that they've never done art before, but actually putting a paintbrush to paper is allowing them to explore new means of expressing themselves. It's a bit therapeutic. For some people, they find it very relaxing.
The course I used to take was substance use awareness. It was raising people's awareness of what substances are and what their use can involve. It's not a finger-wagging exercise, it is raising awareness and dispelling an awful lot of the myths that there are, as best as possible putting what is the truth out there.
I teach the gym course, so people who want to be a personal trainer, fitness instructor, or just have an interest in health and fitness and don't know what career opportunities are out there, it's really good for them to come along. You know, they've been to the gym and then this is what you can do when you get out of prison.
Offenders should study PSD because they have social skills, but they don't actually realise where they're going wrong out in society. So by coming along and coming and doing the course, they're addressing their personal strengths, their weaknesses, they're looking at their assertiveness and decision skills, and they're looking at their decision-making skills.
I mean, I love it. I absolutely love it. Where a person feels in a safe enough environment to open up about something from their past or something that's bothering them.
Having the privilege to work with these prisoners every day and just sharing my knowledge with them and them sharing their knowledge with me.
The feedback from your learners, to see them actually read for the first time and to tell you how proud they are, you know, and that just makes them feel so good. They go and tell their family and friends. That's a lovely thing to see.
One particular prisoner that's just recently finished the course never went to education as a child. He was very reluctant to come into the class, and when he actually did complete the course, he thanked us and he said that nobody's ever given him that opportunity. And then he's gone on and done another course now. And when he got the certificates, he was just so emotional, which was really nice.
I think it's someone who's gone to a different prison now, but he again had never done art before or lost touch with it since school, and he went through his project exploring new means and ended up doing oil paintings like the exact replica of Picasso in the class, and it's amazing.
There was one lad from South London. He was being released in a few weeks' time. He came from a known family. He was expected to be sorting out some family business when he was released, and he didn't want to do it because he had a partner and a baby waiting for him on the out, and he wanted to go into that life and leave his old life behind. and he was torn apart. He was a big, youngish lad. He was crying his eyes out in front of me. So I wasn't enjoying it, but the fact that someone trusts me enough to open up like that, there's instances like that that make it so worthwhile.
The internet.
The internet.
We don't have the same access to the internet like you would working in an FE college. We can't bring in resources. We've got to think about security issues all the time.
There's a lot of things that you're not allowed in. You have to have everything prepared and it has to go through systems to get into the class to show them, so it is difficult.
We can't take work out of the department to mark, so we need to be able to have good time management skills.
You get a lot of different characters, people with different issues, things going on.
People have problems from home, they've got problems on the wings, mental health can be a problem, all sorts of those sort of things are challenges that are there. Good question.
Just build up a rapport with them so they trust you, really. Then as soon as they trust you, they start to enjoy education and they spread the word, and that brings more guys in.
There's room for humour as well, huge amounts of humour.
Humour and being relaxed and being patient.
We're keeping it structured for them, but also hinting on things that they're interested in. Say that someone was really interested in dolphins, which I have had. He did a whole project on different paintings and things related to dolphins, and it allowed him to stay concentrated because it was something that he enjoyed.
Don't be wary. People that actually generally want to learn, and you are going to be making a big difference to people's lives, people like me.
PSD covers a massive range. It can be things from general alcohol and drug awareness through to budgeting at home, cooking for yourself, healthy living, to work skills, soft work skills of how to behave with your prospective customers, how to behave at a meeting, at an interview.
Employers want to know that these guys, who may not necessarily have a qualification, although we encourage them to do so, have got the life skills that perhaps you and I take for granted.
Many of our younger learners particularly have difficulty in empathising with the general public, and so we're often asked by outside employers that they're the skills that are really needed, and so it's a really important part of their programme while they're in prison.
And there are a range of options for them to take part in while they're in custody that can help them prove upon release that they're worthwhile when it comes to employment.
With a lot of individuals, they've never had anybody who's supported them or helped them through difficult situations. A lot of them haven't had advocates unless it's been a legal advocate. They've not really had that support network.
When they're released, they are given the skills to actually cope when they go out into society.
The reason I decided to work here was because I think it'll be really motivating to get somebody who's not had the best of starts, qualify them and then say, look at your opportunities that you can go for, and then that decreases the chance of reoffending.
I feel nervous about being in a room with prisoners and the door being locked. Then I won't be able to just escape really quickly.
I think it's the same as well. Are the students or the learners there wanting to learn? Are they there because they think it's a tick box? How do you engage with them? Are they going to really want to be there, and are they going to respect you, or do you have to gain their respect? How do you build that relationship with them? A bit nervous.
I've been nervous. I'm nervous about how I feel about somebody being in prison. Not nervous about anything else. That thought of being incarcerated for whatever length of time, I couldn't imagine it.
Do we go there on our own? Are they in a separate room? Is there a wall? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking actually.
What's it like? I don't know. This is what today's all about, really.
Yeah, pleasantly surprised. It was a very relaxed environment. The guys were there, they wanted to learn. Yeah, real big shock. Really good, they were engaged, they wanted to help, very respectful.
Inmates were very focused, they were very happy to be there.
It wasn't stressy at all. I didn't even feel like I was really in a prison classroom.
My thoughts have changed. I'm impressed by the place. I think it's got a lot of potential, I really do. I think it's very similar to the college.
Definitely this visit helped me to look at prisons differently, yeah, for sure.
It's definitely worth coming and have a visit. Speak to the people that spend it every day. They really encouraging the way they introduce you into the environment. They give you so much support. It's there to help you. It's really good. I was impressed.